Previously on Bass to Billfish.
My wife is one of my guests, and she brought in a couple of her friends.
How are you? Good.
What's up?
Oh, nice.
The Girlfriend's Getaway kicked off with the group checking into the posh Fontainebleau Resort.
Oh, look at the bass.
This is nice.
The next morning, they traveled to the Miami Beach Marina to meet the crew.
We got Madison. Hey, how you doing? And I also had Froggy, who is a mate on my fishing team on the Get Lit.
After a short ride offshore, it wasn't long before the action ensued.
Hey guys, we got a fish on. We got a fish.
I grabbed the rod and I'm like, what do I do with this thing?
We got a blackfin tuna.
Yeah!
Who wanted fresh fish for dinner?
Yeah!
With dinner on ice in the fish box, it was Aleshia's turn on the rod.
Aleshia winds up fighting the shark. There he is.
You got him!
Although Aleshia enjoyed fighting the shark,
It's my first fish and it was a shark, so yay!
she had other plans for the catch.
I thought we would eat it. Every fish we caught, I was thinking, can we eat that?
Next, Ulrika had a surprise reunion with a repeat visitor.
I catch the same shark that Aleshia had.
And Danelle stepped up to the plate to do battle with an Atlantic sailfish.
Hold on to the rod.
It's huge!
Now, the kites are out and the lines are in the water. It's time for part 2 of the Girlfriend's Getaway. Florida, the fishing capital of the world. With over 2,000 miles of pristine shoreline, join 3-time World Sailfish Championship winner and pro angler Peter Miller as he takes these lucky winners on a once-in-a-lifetime fishing adventure. From freshwater to saltwater, ocean to Everglades, come join us for a fishing experience like no other. This is Florida's Bass to Billfish with Peter Miller, presented by Yellowfin and by Visit Florida. Unleash your Florida side.
Huge celebration on the boat, cheering, high fives. I mean, it was just a great moment for everybody. So I'm thinking, you know what, we've kind of done what we needed to do. We got the tuna, the 2 sharks, and now we have a billfish. You know, it pretty much can't get any better than this. Anything else would be gravy. And sure enough, here comes the gravy. Madison, is that a sail right there in the left long? Get another bite. Aleshia is up.
Here, take this, start reeling. Just start reeling. Just as fast as you can. There he is. Okay, let's walk him up to the front.
It wasn't more than 10 minutes after Danelle caught her sailfish that we got another bite. And all the excitement happened.
It looked to be a little bit of a smaller sail than the other one.
Good job.
And then stop and then pull up and then wind down. You got it. Just keep that routine going. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to leave you alone because you're in the zone.
I'm in the zone.
She's in the zone, folks. Watch out.
All I could think about was bringing that fish in and reeling and pulling and reeling. This is fun. I like this. You know, I struggled a little bit with the shark, and it's amazing because the shark wasn't as big as the sailfish that I brought in, but the sailfish, it's such a graceful fish.
Keep coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Wind, wind. There he is, there he is.
Woo! You know, we brought him up to the boat.
Way to go!
Woo!
Here, come along the side here. Check out your fish.
It was exhilarating, and I touched his dorsal and it felt like silk. I had no idea that they had the black spots on their dorsal.
Nice job! Woo!
Let's revive this baby.
Yeah, let's revive it. Ready? She wanted to revive this fish because she watched how I did it when Danelle had caught hers, where you grab the bill and swim the fish with the dorsal up underwater, and she wanted to do it, so I gave her a glove.
Okay, you're gonna just grab him by the bill, like close to right about here.
She held the fish down underwater, grabbed the dorsal fin, and swam the fish, and she was really into it.
Oh, that's amazing. It was an experience like no other.
All right, you guys ready to let him go?
She did a great job. They all did a fantastic job.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna push him away.
Oh, bye.
Look at him swimming.
Oh, so cute.
Coming up next on Bass to Billfish.
Woo!
Now we gotta put him out because we're in a really good spot. We gotta put him out again and see if we can keep going, keep this roll going.
It's my wife's turn now. I'm thinking, what are we gonna get next? There he is.
Wow! Nice! So go! Look at you! We We get to eat this one too?
Yeah, it's Aleshia. All she wants to do is eat. Now she's got an empty stomach. She's like, fill it up, Cookie Monster.
Bass to Billfish with Peter Miller is brought to you by Visit Florida. Your Florida side is calling. Go to visitflorida.com. Yellowfin, choice of champions. Mercury, #1 on the water. Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Peter and his wife have invited her friends to Miami for a girlfriend's getaway, Bass to Billfish style. And with some great catches already in the boat, they set out the baits for one more try.
It's my wife's turn now. She's next up, and I'm thinking, what are we gonna get next? I'm hoping for another sailfish. Yeah, she's caught sailfish.
You got a fish on there. I don't even know what it is.
Oh, come on, girl.
You gotta pull up first and then reel down.
Oh, yeah, girl, go.
Good.
Oh, man, that looks like a big fish.
Easy, nice.
She fought it for probably 10, 15 minutes, did a great job once again. There's something about the women being competitive with each other, and they're all watching and cheering on.
Go, Ulrika!
And it seemed like they all gave that extra effort because their girls, their peers were watching them. There he is. Turned out to be a real nice kingfish. It was about a 20-pounder.
Nice fish. You got a gaff? There we go. Here we go. He's right in the nose.
Another fish to eat. Look at that thing!
Nice.
Wow! Nice! Girl, look at you! All right! Good job!
Nice work!
Of course, I asked if we could eat it. We get to eat this one too?
Yeah, it's Aleshia. All she wants to do is eat. Now she's got an empty stomach. She's like, fill it up, Cookie Monster.
We had a great day overall. The weather was great, the fishing was great, and we accomplished our goal by catching quality fish and then winding it up with trophy fish and then some great eating fish as well. On our way in, couldn't get over the fact of how big these fish were offshore.
In my mind, I'm like, wow, all the giant fish live way out in the ocean.
When we pulled around and made the turn into Miami Beach Marina, I thought, what a great way to show them the tarpon, which are much bigger at times, right there at the dock.
Are you sure these things aren't going to eat our fingers?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I don't even know what a tarpon is.
Oh, look at
Wow.
Oh my God.
Look, they're like little dogs. Here, throw another one.
We were right where all the boats dock.
Hold it by the tail if you can. Tight though. And just reach it down in here.
Aleshia was the first to go. She was very brave. Oh, come on, baby. It was such a surprise and such a fun way to end the day.
Give up.
You don't have that in a lot of places in the world where you can hand feed 100-pound tarpon right there at the dock 5 feet away.
Look at him, he sniffed it. Whoa! I like that one. Whoa! All right, let's grab some tuna.
Can you eat those, tarpon?
No. Aleshia, man, I've never met a hungrier.
I'm not hungry. I think it's cool to catch an animal and then eat it.
Nice. Nice and dice. And what about a little soy? And what's up? It's happening?
My captain for my fishing team on the Get Lit, Quentin, he had cut the tuna up into sashimi.
You guys have met the famous Captain Quentin, right? He's one of the most famous sailfish captains on the East Coast.
Sweet. Yeah. All right.
Brought out a bowl of soy sauce with wasabi.
Danelle, approach the sushi.
I'm approached.
You had more boldness when you were fishing, girl.
And we're dipping fresh, cold sashimi tuna in the soy sauce with wasabi and just popping it in our mouths.
Oh my God. That is the way to go. That is the best sushi I've ever had.
Absolutely, hands down.
And you know exactly where it's been.
It was a fantastic ending to an even more spectacular day.
Coming up next on Bass to Billfish.
We're going out with one of the famous bonefish guides in Miami. His name's Joe Gonzalez.
Someone just hit this one.
Ulrika!
It's a bonefish. Good, real.
So I got all my snorkel gear on. We started snorkeling around looking for the lobsters.
Bass to Billfish with Peter Miller is brought to you by the Bubba Blade is the only fillet knife you're ever going to need. One cut and you're through. Real Adrenaline, the fisherman's energy drink. Get hooked up with the official energy drink of Bass to Billfish. Ray Marine, world leaders in marine electronics. Fish Hard Gear, official apparel provider of Bass to Billfish and Peter Miller. Closed captioning for Bass to Billfish has been provided by fishingcapital.com. Fishing off the coast of Miami has proved successful for Peter and his guests.
Way to go!
Now they prepare to try their luck fishing inshore on the flats of Biscayne Bay. But first, Peter shows the ladies a different way to have fun in Miami.
One of the great things about Miami is we have one of the top NBA teams right here, the Miami Heat. So I surprise them.
We got Heat tickets for my buddy Justin at nseats.com. It's perfect.
These arenas, you can go in there, you can just feel the energy of the crowd and the music, and everything's kind of got you pumped up, and you can just feel it flowing through you. And then here you are just getting invigorated by the energy in the arena. It was really nice. So day 2's here, and on this day we're going out with one of the famous bonefish guides in Miami. His name's Joe Gonzalez. We're gonna go meet Joe.
All right.
Look at all these snapper under the dock. Look at this, Alicia. Look at
Fish right here.
Guess what you can do with these fish?
You can eat them.
That's right, especially the big one. Hey Joe, good to see you.
Likewise, good to see you.
I got my my wife and her friends here. It's Alicia.
Alicia, I've heard wonderful things about you.
Nice to meet you.
That's Danelle.
Hi, nice to meet
And
you.
my lovely wife Ulrika.
How are you? It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We have gorgeous weather. I'm hoping we're gonna have a good day out there today.
All right, well let's head out.
You know, bonefish have an inferior mouth, which means it sits on the underside of their head or face. So that's why they'll come up on the tidal flats with the tide and feed on these shrimp and crabs and crustaceans.
We're heading out of the canals in our 24-foot yellowfin bay boat, and it was a gorgeous day, glass calm. We're cruising across the bay, and there's something about going to bonefish in shallow water, calm, just kind of relaxes you.
The water was just blue. I felt like for a minute we were in the Mediterranean or something. It was absolutely gorgeous.
One of the good things about this area is that we've got this rocky shoreline in front of us.
He told us where we were going to be going and how we were going to be fishing. Typically, he said he takes a lot of fly fishermen out. He takes guys that cast jigs and artificials, and then he has people that have never done it before, and he recommends casting shrimp. And that's what we were going to do with these girls, because it's the perfect opportunity to give them the chance to possibly catch one without knowing a lot about how to do it.
So what we've done here is we've put out a couple of baits out in front of us. Hopefully we'll get a school or two to come by. They'll pick up the scent of that shrimp, come over, pick it up, and we're on.
We put the power pole down, and I look over, and all the girls are putting on makeup.
You know, yeah,
It's have to look good on the water too, right?
it looks great, the shine on
Did
it.
it look good for the
What are you guys putting makeup on for? For me?
Fish out.
You know, the bonefish like that. They like it when you doll up for them.
Instantly, we get a bite, so that must have done the trick. The fish were just like, man, those girls are looking good.
Okay, go ahead and grab it. Go ahead and grab it. Good. 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 Keep them coming. I'm not sure if it's a bonefish. Good. Reel.
The powdering the nose works.
Yeah, it is a bonefish.
It's a bonefish.
Good. Good. Nice and easy.
He's screaming that way.
I did catch my first bonefish, and that was so exciting.
You're good. Keep them coming.
Oh my God, Ricky.
Nice and easy.
That's unbelievable how it pulls.
It was such a neat experience, and he put on a fight. I was surprised how that little thing was just like pulling.
Now come forward. Come forward. Come forward. There you go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Good forward. Good. Good. Nice and easy.
It was really exciting for her to be on the rod, and here she is on a bonefish, and she's fighting, and the thing's pulling like crazy.
Okay. Okay. Hold on.
Holy cow.
I was excited for myself, and I was excited for my husband, because I know he gets really excited when he can get me on something new, a new fish, and experience something different.
Nice fish. Just keep him there, honey. You're doing great. Look at that.
I think she thought when we actually got this fish to the boat, it was going to be much bigger than it was. The fight that this fish put up blew her away.
Nice fish. Honey, you caught a bonefish.
Oh,
Holy cow. I am psyched, Joe. Nice work. Good. Look at him.
We were blessed with some of the best fishing with offshore and now this inshore trophy. It was too hard to explain how happy I was.
Yeah, girl. I caught a bonefish. Nice.
When she caught the bonefish, I was so excited. I went into my rhyming as I often do.
Well, what I meant by that is I have a bone to pick with her. Well, actually, what I'm getting at is it's a bona fide response while bone fishing.
Yeah, he does that every day.
What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to bone up on my skills.
Digging a hole for himself right now. Like big holes.
Something gets stuck in his mind and he can't get it out, and he just goes with it. It's like all different words are being made up and songs. And
When I'm eating steak, I usually eat the rest of the meat off the bone. Yeah. You know, when you get older, you typically have a bone density test, which I'm about due for, because I'm growing old as we speak, and probably single.
it doesn't end until it's dark out.
I thought of a new one the other day. It was debonair.
Coming up next on Bass to Billfish.
Oh, E.T. Bone Home. Forgot that one earlier. We're gonna go right up into this area and we're gonna go for some lobsters.
We started snorkeling around looking for the lobsters.
Bass to Billfish with Peter Miller is brought to you by Mazda, Zoom Zoom, the Levin Papantonio Law Firm. Stay informed at bpspilltv.com. Pet Boys does everything for less. Gaff Magazine, your coastal lifestyle, angling, and destination publication. The Girlfriend's Getaway has been an action-packed adventure for Peter and his guests.
Hey guys, we got a fish on. There he is. Okay, one. It's a bonefish.
I did catch my first bonefish.
But before they head back to the shore, they decide to stop off to pick up a little something for dinner.
We were starting to head in, and I thought this one area on the way in might be a perfect opportunity to jump in and catch some lobster.
This is a spot I've had forever. We're gonna jump in, you and I, Danelle, and hopefully we'll get enough food for everybody and we'll take it to dinner tonight.
I thought he was just kidding. I'm like, no, come on. You can't just jump in the water and pick up lobster. He's like, no, let's give it a try.
So I explained to Danelle all about how to do it.
Let's say this is the lobster. You're gonna have your tickle stick, and he's gonna start coming out, and you're gonna put it behind him like this, and you go like this, and you keep it down, and he's gonna be like shooting around in the net, and you just grab him like this, and you hold him as tight as you can, and you just swim up like this, and you never let go.
I was totally game for it. I wanted to get in there. I couldn't believe it. So I got all my snorkel gear on, got in the water with Peter. We started snorkeling around looking for the lobsters. Peter's like, you know, there's a lobster, you know, go for it. Let's see if you can get it. So I rush over there and I put the net down on the lobster and I got so excited. I sucked all the salt water into my snorkel because I was so excited.
But she brought it up to the surface and she got her first ever lobster.
It was quite exciting.
Oh my God!
We ended up catching quite a few lobsters.
Our fishery is truly remarkable, and we're able to capitalize on every circumstance that we had, and it turned out to be a real big success.
I think we've done everything. Seriously, there's nothing left to do.
All right, there's one more thing to do.
What?
Eat lobster.
All right, let's go.
I have a good buddy of mine, George, and he has a restaurant in Coconut Grove and one in South Miami called George's. He said, hey, I'd love to have you guys here for dinner. And we pull up, and I'm showing him the lobster in a Ziploc bag.
Take that away from the plastic, let me see.
Oh, open it up, open it up. He's got the heavy French accent, you know, and I open, he goes, all right, bring him into the kitchen. So he kind of whisked us through the restaurant. Everyone's like, what are they doing?
Where's some babies? We're gonna put it on the grill.
We walked in with the cameras and went to the back of the kitchen. They cleaned them off and they started cracking them open in their tails, butterflying them, marinating them, seasoning them, and getting them ready. He treated us very well. It was a fantastic dinner. And the girls, once again, here they are, living off the fruits of the sea, if you will. You know, we had the tuna the one night and now we're having the lobster. And what a way to cap off one of the most amazing fishing trips and shows that we've done thus far. And to have my wife and her friends, it was very special.
So to have two of my very close friends come in and experience this fishing trip with me and to catch all these fish, it was really, really, really cool.
This experience has been a whirlwind of excitement. And having not ever fished before, it just was a fabulous experience for me and great week, perfect week.
Unbelievable. Experience of a lifetime. I'm so excited that I got to experience it.
That's what we look for, you know, just to give someone a really good time, and we completed our mission.
Go to BassToBillfish.com and find out how you can audition to become the next guest on Bass to Billfish. The Bass to Billfish mobile app is here. Go to BassToBillfish.com to get your free app today.